we're big into strength and coordination and using the arm properly in training. A lot of our programming, pressing, pulling, there's a lot of vertical chest stuff. The deltoid muscles, they work a lot, and we reduce what's going on with the chest and the lats so that we are training those press muscles, but we're not overdoing it. That can affect the imbalances of the arm. And we throw standing up, so we apply strength standing up. You'll notice a lot of our programming, a lot of it's in split stance, either rear elevated, lowered, sometimes they're in half kneeling. But we talk about having force pushing from the ground through the body is huge, and also mobility through the hips with knee to knee separation. So there's just so much, that we offer in the way of training. But when it comes to schools, like for example, Crown College could be one, a catcher's plan, we design all sorts of different options. This one is fully comprehensive. So just the days are there. There's habits for them to build that we walk them through. There's places to tell them when they need to take a test for their throwing arm. Activation. We have batting practice activation. So things that we want them to do prior to hitting to reduce their risk of injury. There's soft tissue work. That's just one day. And on each day, there's habits at the end to restore health and function. And I'm just going through days. Each day is labeled as a theme. And I talked about the top half, but there's a heavy emphasis on arm care and get a lot of force out of the arm for throwing velocity and health. We have traditional lifting in there, and a third of our programs are range of motion. And we also have simpler plans. A high school, they might only want to train 3 days a week. So we have a 3-6 plan. I'll pick up a two-way one. For a two-way plan, basically what it goes is we have a soft tissue trigger point day, and those are on every program for athletes to reduce adhesions that tighten up. And then there's days where we combine, for a two-way, a batting practice option after their throwing programming, a speed and agility quick section. There's a total body workout the day after. It alternates, would be a range of motion focus. I set up a dashboard for them where they can analyze, the teams also have access to the data so they can evaluate their players' arms when they're testing for strength. And that helps them on the skill side because a lot of the teams they have all those elements in place. There are a series of teams, agencies, there are high schools, there are team plans that we started where we're monitoring players and we're making programming adjustments. Comprehensive, and there's customizable features that we go in and evaluate the player data and make those changes. We definitely make sure that we're wrapping around the training so the players never detrain. And so this comes with a sensor that tests arm strength. Okay, you're wearing it, pushing into certain things. It could be a post, it could be a wall, and so this allows us to know where's the throwing arm at, and it comes with some really critical training bands. We talk a lot about gripping really hard with handles, and we've built 15 with RC13 1500 exercises to train.